Very good morning all. Today we are going to see about the AI agent. What is an AI agent? AI with some advanced agentic which can do some automation is called AI agent. So normally if you apply the user, like this user will ask the question to the any LLM like ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Microsoft Copilot, anything like it will get the response to us, okay, very quickly. So here I am going to add some research papers. So I want to add the summary of the recent research paper here. So the user can add the research paper to the ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT can review the response and realize the sources of the papers along with the citation. So some sources are outdated. You can also refine your query based on the multiple iteration of your query. It can give the useful answer. But what the AI agent will do? A research agent automatically search the relevant the papers, okay, from the any repository, like we can take Oxford or Google Scholar or Semantic Scholar. Now based on the filtering agent is the one type of AI agent which can able to scan your research papers and identify the most relevant citation count with the publication date, keywords, like which paper it is relevant to you among all your research paper, you can identify that. And finally, these relevant papers to be summarized to the summarization agents which will give the insights of the paper. So the formatting agent now it can structure the final report ensuring the clear and professional layout. Finally, this insight of this paper to be formatted and you will get the summary of this paper. So from this you can understand AI is a agent. Its memory to be having a brain which is called LLM. LLM is the brain of this AI agent, and we are feeding some information to this brain is going to be a RAG, a retrieval augmented generative process. Okay, so it is the AI agent is the autonomous which can think and plan accordingly what resources we are given, which can extract the information when is needed. Okay, so this is the difference between agent versus LLM versus RAG. So here agent is the entity which can perceive the information from its brain. It's going to be LLM. That LLM to be feeding some fresh information through this RAG. So you can see LLM is the brain and RAG is feeding the brain with the fresh information, and agent is the decision maker which can plan accordingly with your brain and tools. So here large language model, like we are using ChatGPT 4, but now we are using the more advanced version which is called ChatGPT version 5. It can train the massive text data, and this text data to be reasoned, and it can generate and summarize only its user. So this LLM to be trained by your brain, like it's going to be training data. So for any LLM we have to train. So the training is the very important purpose. Once it is training over, so we are feeding the fresh information to this brain, like we are feeding some fresh information to this LLM, like this RAG information which contains a database. So it has lot of database. From this database it can search the which particular database we are needed, that can be refreshed to this the data. So based on this, the agent can think and act, which is needed, which is not needed. It can act accordingly, and it can process the data which can give the results. Okay, so what are the building blocks of a AI agent? Like we can go for role playing, focus, tools, collaborations, and memory and all. Well, simply we are going to create a RAG workflow. Like last class we have create a RAG workflow, like RAG workflow. We are going to the website of rag.io. Okay, so in this RAG workflow we are going to create an optimized result of your LLM by putting a fresh information, like we are uploading the file. Based on this uploading the file, we are getting the responses. Okay. So this RAG workflow which consists of set of chunks, okay, chunk numbers for any input we are getting the optimized result of the junk while we are training the data. Okay, while we are training the data, it can give the optimized results. So here you just go to try a RAG flow, and you can log in your demo, and you can able to train your system. Like this is the process to be done very effectively in this RAG workflow. Okay, so it will be creating the process. So next, so it can do the process. I'll once if it is completed, we can come. So we are going to Google, and now the process we are creating this RAG flow will be embedded to another workflow which is called the model which is called N8NIO. So N8NIO, it's a workflow automation tools where we are embedding the AI automation in a very live and very explicitly way. In a real-time demo, we have to show it through this how this AI agentic agent will do the process. So we just give the sign-in option here. This will be downloaded from Node.js workflow. Okay, so you have to install a JavaScript. After JavaScript, you have to put the command line. In the command line, just you can install npm install in npm space install space n8n. You will get a very good response of this. N8n will be coming automatically. So we are here, and in the website I am creating this cloud. Like I can give my name ramprakash.app.n8n.cloud. So it can directly go to the workflow option of your N8n. Okay. So just you have to go to create workflow. After creation of this workflow, just you have to add the first step. So in this first step, so here I am going to create a one chat-based application using Google Calendar. Whether I am going to get the appointment, any appointment of the Google Calendar, whether the date is going to be filled or not filled. So I just adding the first step to add the chat trigger. Okay. So for getting the response, I need a chat trigger. So after adding this chat trigger, so my chat box is open. Now this is the workflow where I can creating a new menu. For here I am going to enter my AI. So in this AI, I have to add the AI agent. So this AI agents will be consist of which model, AI model, chat model, and memory and tool. What type of tool I can able to use. Okay. So here I can use the chat model of so the Google Gemini is a free version, so you can generate the API key of the Google Gemini. Okay, so here you can paste the API key of the Google Gemini. So how you get the API key of the Google Gemini? Just you can go to AI Studio. Okay, so this is the URL where you can get the API key of the Google Gemini. aistudio.google.com/app/API key. Just enter this forum. Okay, so you can directly go to this website, and you can create a API key for the Google Gemini. So now this right top corner we have one option which is called create API key. So just I can click this create API key. I just put my name. Okay. For generating the API key. Okay, so after this you can select the cloud project, you can select the Google Gemini API. Once it is completed, just go to create a key. Okay, so just to create a key, and so new key in the name of Ramprakash will be completed, and you can copy this key. Okay, and after copying this key, you can go to the workflow. Okay, so just to go to a workflow of Gemini. Okay, so you have to paste it the API key here. So once if it is paste this API key, then automatically you can be able to connect your Google Gemini to the chat model. Okay, so I am again repeating, you just go to a Google Studio, you can create a new API key, copy this key and come to the workflow, and you can paste the API key here. So now it can directly connect your Google Gemini LLM to this M8 model. After that, we come into the memory. So in this memory, we can store the M8 memory data. So there is no credential is required. So just we can able to add this simple memory there. So which type of tool we can able to implement this M8 model is just we can use the calendar. Google Calendar we can able to use. So this calendar, we just type the calendar here. This is the calendar. So I am going to set this calendar automatically. So it can select the calendar automatically, and the start date it can select the automatically animation, and the ending date will be collected. So now we are collecting the events also. Now we have to train this AI model for appointment. So just to get the open the file. So in this model, just to go to a option, and you have to get the, you can give the input to this model. What type of input I can give? So appointment models and given. So appointment, so I just give the correct spelling. Appointment data. So just I have given the model as appointment data. Okay, so after appointment data, like you need any specific templates for this appointment model, just go to ChatGPT. Okay, so next, so this ChatGPT, you click this model, ChatGPT, and you are getting some query regarding the appointments. So if you have any queries regarding this appointment, you just go to this ChatGPT. You can ask some queries. Write a paragraph regarding appointment with doctor from the date 5th November 2025 to 25th November 2025. So now how to write the paragraph to get the appointment with the doctor from 5 November to 25 November. So just I am feeding this information to this appointment letter. So I just copy this one, this paragraph, and I have to paste it in my workflow. Okay, this appointment data, I just paste it here. Okay, after this, I just get to back the canvas. Now I just ask my I type this message. So I just keep my word appointment. Now this chart will be gone into the AI agent, and it can fetch that, it can ask the Gemini model there any relevant data which will be available in this AI agent model. It can feed in the data, it can check the memory also, and it can also check the calendar whether this appointment is ready or not. So now the agent is checking. So so here we have some error. So creating the parameter is invalid because URL is entered incorrectly. So just go to open this this calendar model. Okay, so just you can select the new credential. You just sign with your Google account. So you have to create your Gmail account here. So now the input is, if a new credential is connected to you, so automatically the account is connected. Okay, so the calendar account is connected, so it is automatically connected now. So now you can able to run this system. Okay, I just give. Okay. So now I am searching the second one. So I just delete this. I just have to create a new calendar flow. Okay, so I'm selecting the calendar 2. So I just create a automatic creation here. So back to this, and I can run the appointment. So I just my AI agent will get the, suppose one word in the URL is going to be review. So I just got this review. So now workflow is successful. So you will get a, would you like to create an event of your calendar for this appointment? I just put yes. So now, yes, I can do that. What is the name of the calendar would you like me to add? So here the name of the calendar is, you just open this, and so name of the calendar, what is the name of the calendar, you can able to do that. Okay, so I'll just put November 25, November 2, November 8, just I can give some prompt here. So we have to create something URL here, and this URL you can check it. So because we are giving the input as send message, November 8 it can check, November 5 it can check, simply it can check the calendar like. Okay, so we can able to add the likely because URL entered is correct. So we can check the URL, what is analyzing the error. So any time also will help you what type of error will be occurs, and just so for more details you will see the integration with this Google Calendar. So we have to integrate it with the calendar, so that URL to be recorded here. Okay. So we are searching the parameter, and we are getting the responses also. So ensure that your Google Calendar credentials are correctly set up, and how to access the calendar you are trying to use. Credentials do not have permission to access the calendar, you may receive an e-learning letter. You can review the credential setup instruction in the official document account. Okay, so must we have to set the what is it? Very correct credential we have to support. So this is going to be a credential we have to support. Otherwise, if it shows some error, then we have to sign in with another Google account, and you have to create another credential for this, and you can able to access this anytime. So yesterday I have shown the some appointments, so it will get the response of which date do you want and which platform we can able to run this. Okay, so you have to execute these steps. Calendar, I just put start date and end date. So we are just go to this URL integration. You just copy this URL, and you are getting the response. You just paste this response. Okay, Google Calendar, how to set the Google Calendar workflow. So there are this model, 799 integrations model that there. So from this example, you can select this Google Calendar notification icon. So credentials, you can select the automation availability. You can create an event calendar, delete an event, get the event, get menu, update. Okay, so Google Calendar system, you just view the template also. This template will be giving the very good response. Okay, so how to use and all the productive and all, you can get it from here. So just give your calendar name, start date and end date, and execute the step. You will get a very good response, like how to apply into this AI agent. So yesterday I have shown this. So you just give the Google Calendar 3, and automatically I can update the process. Save this configuration. So I have to save this configuration. So you have to, here you have to create many options also. If one calendar is appointment is filled, then you can get many responses. Okay, get many responses also you can able to get. Okay. So this is the process to create a N8 model. So you can create a chat. Based on the chat, it will give the reply. Okay, this is the first model I want to show. The second model I want to show for this agent is going to be a llama index.ai. So this llama index is somewhat is going to be open source based AI agent. You can create some parameters like we just give the sign in option here. So this can be coming to the cloud.llama.index where we can able to pass the data, we can able to extract this data very easily from this menu. Okay, so this is what a very important steps in this workflow. So this llama index can be very useful. So this you can able to sign in through your Gmail account. So here you can pass any data, like this passing element will be converting into a tables. So just go to a playground here. So you can upload any document here. Up to 315 MB you can able to upload this document. So you have to upload any document. I just upload data science for engineers book here. Okay, so my PDF to be uploaded here, and based on this, so it will pass the data and will convert into some tabular format. So it can optimize the AI. So it's loading the PDF viewer because the size is very huge here. So loading PDF viewer here. So like it's a very huge document. Hopefully, like we just give the passing of this document. So it's uploading this document. After uploading, my data to be passing, and we'll get a very good results, like passing results we can able to get. So I can simply add some small PDF so that we can get a very good results. Already the process is uploading, so that's why it shows some time delay. So again I can do it, so I can sign in my account. So I just go to playground. So I just upload a small menu here. I just upload one small data here. So this is a regular expression. Some data I have given in a PPT, some style here. I just pass this content, and you can see how this uploading document will be getting into a parsing way. So you can write. So now the parsing is going to be in process state, and you can see a very good results here. So how this data to be processed. So regular expressions, basic regular expression. Okay, in a very authentic way, we can able to pass. Okay, in a tabular format or any other format, we can able to check this. So this is the building steps, and this is going to be results, and you can download these results also. Parsing results also you can able to download. For extracting the data, how this data to be extracted, like the same thing I'm going to upload here. So just I'm uploading the calendar here. Okay, so some calendar data, and this data to be given in a document, that extracting the document. I just give extracting into a pages. So it can generate in the document, and this will give a integration of this extraction. How my document can be extracted by this AI agent, like everything in this data will be converting in its data type. So institution is going to be string, accreditation data is going to be string. So any data to be extracted. Now I have to run this extract. So now the extraction job is created, and it can be filling, and we are getting the results of this PDF, and this results will be getting by us, which will be implemented using the JSON language. So this JSON language, you copy the code and you can put it in your application, and you can create your own AI agent for this calendar. So this going to be an app will be created. So extracting this result will be, you can copy and you can paste it, and you can creating a very good AI app, AI agentic app. You can top of the screen, you can see it's going to be success state. So now, so these are extracted pages. So from the extracted pages, the institution information and their data. Okay, so calendar, which date is working date, which date is not working date. Okay, not working date, and internal examination. Okay, non-working date, internal examination, everything will be coming in a one by one way. So this is the tabular format, and this tabular format will be converted into an extraction of this much of result. So September month, I can go for the September month. You can see July, August, September month. So this September month will be converted to be extracted, and this going to be table is going to be we are creating, and what all the non-academic working day and internal examination for the particular date we can able to create. Okay, so this is one. So this is the JSON result of this data, and we copy this result, and we can able to create a calendar like this. Okay, this is the code we have created. So you can download this data also. Okay, so this is the second page we can apply in the LLM. When you go for the classify field, you can classify the documents. Like you can add in the invoice or anything, document, business invoice or customized invoice. Okay, so maximum of 5 pages. At least one rule you can able to upload here. Okay, like adding this maximum 5 process, you can customize this. Okay, so you can upload the document, like I can put the finance, I just any document which is in finance. Some receipt you can able to upload. Okay, I can upload something called resource management. Okay, so we are getting this successfully. We have filed it. So I am successfully install one PDF file here. So this is my document, and we can classify this document. So this invoice to be classification, and the job is still running. So this is the beta version will be created, and the document is originally reported by Very Guide and summarizing the statistics of the file, which is called wireless sensor networks. Okay, so there is no match. 100% we are getting the classification result, and there is no matching of this document. Okay. So we are saying this is going to be a classification results will come. There is no evidence of business transaction, and if you upload any business transaction, then you will get like GPay account or something like that, because you are selecting the invoice. So you are suppose you want to add resuming, document type is resuming. I just add the resuming of this data. So maximum 5 pages I can able to show that. So I just add so anything which use cases which is flexible for you. Just if you need a medical record, you can add the medical record also. Okay, there is no match. Okay, so just you can add some resuming, means you can add some resuming that to be classified using this. Okay, so I just add my resuming. So I can add my biodata here. I just add my resume here. I just add my resume here. Yes. So now I can classify this. So based on this resume, it can classify this, and the job is still running now. The cloud, Llama cloud, can understand, and it can tell me the answer, how much efficiency it will do for this process. So we are getting the results: classification 100% resume, biodata will be filled, and this reasoning, the document contents of the personal data, educational qualification of this my original data, so it can match with the 100% of this data. So the classification belongs to the reasoning, it is going to be a personal data, so it can be 100% matching. So this is why. So likewise you can do the classification also in this platform. It's going to be a Llama platform. You are getting a very good responses from this Llama cloud. Okay, so this is what Llama cloud, and you can also add the index also. You can loading the index process also, you can able to do that. Okay, so a scalable data pipeline, a rack application, you can able to create an index. So right side you have a tutorial also there. You can able to add the tutorials in this also. Okay, which is available in YouTube. Okay, so these are the process of the Llama cloud. You can pass the document, extract the document, classify the document, and indexing the document. So all these processes will be there. Okay, so this is one of the another AI engine we can able to do work out. And third one, we can go for a prompt layer. A prompt layer, it's another AI engineering, it's agentic AI, which can able to do which can optimizing the another LLM, very simpler LLM from the large language model. Okay, that was it's going to be another LLM model. Yesterday was said about this prompt layer, and this prompt layer, which consists of the user's questions, and based on the user questions, my LLM can answer this. And we can create some type of another specification of applications we can able to create that. Meanwhile open, and when you creating a voice-based rack, voice-based retrieval augmented grammar, there are two types of entity we can able to use. One is called assembly AI. This assembly AI will be converting your voice data into a transcript way. The speech to transcription of data, a speech to transcriptive data will be created by using this assembly workflow. This assembly AI we can able to create at the free of cost. Okay, so here you can create a AI note taker or service booking or doctor visit. So just medical, you can upload your data also. This uploading data will also creating your transcript file here. So just I can upload my doctor visit. So this data to be converted into a transcribed file. So this data will be converting into a transcribed file where you can see, so this audio will be converting. Speaker here, hi, good morning. Speaker B, hello there. Speaker here, hi there. This is the Dean Miza from Japan, and hello from the wonderful. So this type of platform, like if you, I can play this audio. This will be giving this a transcript file.
Good morning.
And this is the code I have written. So this code will be written using the import request import time. Okay, so we can use the Python response, and this is going to API response. We are getting. Okay, so this is a very good thing. So you can also add in the LLM and select the LLM of your own. So you can select any LLM like Claude, JetGPT-5. Okay, note taker you have taken, and this file will be converted into a voice-based API. So you can ask anything here. So this transcription of file will be you are getting very easily from this workflow. Okay, hi, it can recap the model, it can give the query, it can give the answers, like your data to be converted into a transcript file. So this transcript file we are entering to this Cartesia. So this Cartesia will be the number one Sony continuous voice generator. So it will be creating the voice AI generator, very fastest generation you can able to create using this engine. And so text to speech application, very in a very good model we can able to use. So voice to be you can select the any type of voice. Okay, so any type of voice style you can able to connect. Okay, and you can transmit the language. So which type of transmit language you can select. So you can select the Tamil also. Okay, so you just see or நகைச்சுவை சொல்லுங்க. ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் குழந்தை தெரியுமா, அதற்கு விண்டோஸ் திறந்திருந்தது. You can speak. Okay, so I can able to speak. ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் தெரிந்தது, please. Okay.
ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் குளிர்ந்தது தெரியுமா?
ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் திறந்திருந்தது குளிர்ந்தது தெரியுமா? So text to speech model we can able to speak. Okay, so you can create your transcript language like Hindi or something else. Okay, you will get the responses.
ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் குளிர்ந்தது தெரியுமா? அதுக்கு விண்டோஸ் திறந்திருந்தது.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not importing this. I just add this.
ஏன் கம்ப்யூட்டர் குளிர்ந்தது தெரியுமா? அதற்கு விண்டோஸ் திறந்திருந்தது.
Yeah. So you are getting the audio responses by getting this. The text to speech you are getting this. Okay. So this is another voice agent we can able to create. So you can able to create a new voice agent from this. So here if you are a new user, you just create a new voice based agent here. Instantly you can create a voice based agent here. So yesterday I was created the live weather for this agent, and we can able to deploy this agent and we'll get the answer. So try to create a voice agent by using this what is it in a Cartesia product. An assembly which will convert your text like voice into a transcript data. So we are coming to this prompt layer. This prompt layer you can start for free, and you can log in your items, like you can log in your data, like you just put your email ID and password, and how this prompt to be given as a very good results. So just you have creating the playground, and this you are a helpful assistant. Please help me for the doctor for the doctor appointment. So I'll just give this appointment, and user, you are asking the questions here. You just I have some leg pain. So that you can run this prompt, and so I'm sorry to hear experiencing leg pain. Here are the few steps to you can. So this is the user, and based on the user, like OpenAI will answer. So prompt, like based on the system, like we have to creating an n number of prompt output using this prompt layer. That is a very good implementation. We can able to get it, and this can be very useful for this. Okay, so like so from the system, so I just put the default of question here. Okay, we can run this. Yeah, suppose we didn't put any user here, so you can take it from the system. What type of question may not be fully tapped out, so could you please provide more details about what type of doctor appointment. So in the input doctor appointment I have given. Okay, are you looking for any schedule, reschedule? Yes, I need a appointment schedule on November 12. Okay, so now you can run the system. So now the prompt will understand and guide you how to schedule the doctor appointment, to book an appointment November 12. You can follow the steps. So that will be given by this prompt very easily. Okay, so this is a way you can creating a n number of prompt using this prompt layer. That is another application you can able to do this prompt layer. Okay, and when we are coming to the next agentic agent, we can go for prompt of OpenAI. Okay, so sorry, a platform of OpenAI, this is the URL, platform.openai.com, and you can creating the prompt engineering OpenAI for this generating the specialized model. You can also creating the image generation, and you can able to generate the video generation, text to speech generation, and speech to text generation, deep research. So every model will consist of this, all those things integration. That you have to do it in this OpenAI models. Okay, so this is going to be a platform.openai.com. So now I am coming to this generative AI. In this generative AI, we are using this model. We have go for some Brisk teaching app. Okay, so Brisk teaching app will give the so I just type Brisk teaching app. So that will be very useful for the participants. So just go to Google and type. So just go to Google and you are getting this URL which is called Brisk teaching app. This is a free AI tools for teachers and educators. So you can click this icon. So this URL, go to tools, and from this tools you can select the all 30 plus AI tools. So here you can see these are the lot of 30 plus AI tools. You can create a feedback, you can create a presentation maker, you can create a quiz maker. You will get this extension of these icons also. You will get a practice test generated. Suppose you need a practice test generated, click this icon. Okay, so this app will be the bottom. You can see just you have to add first of all practice test. Okay, so one add to Chrome. You have to add this brisk teaching app to add to the Chrome. Now you can create anything to this Google document. You can create a presentation, you can create a podcast, you can create the quiz, you can create an interactive activity, you can create a rubric process, you can create a syllabus, you can create a progress reporter, you can create a resources, you can create the assembler, you can create the lesson plan, you can create the DOA questions, decodable text, translation, max word problem, science lab, inquiry task, guided notes. As any practice, any type of practice you can able to get. Suppose I need a podcast, I want to create a podcast of this. Go to next one and describe the subject of the podcast. I need a podcast of generative AI. Okay, so the standard, you have to select the standard of if you are teaching at the school. Okay, so create a podcast. So you can select the university college. So 1 minute you have to create the podcast in your language. So what type of language do you need? You can able to create like a Tamil also or English also you can able to create. So any type of language we can able to create using this podcast. So I just to create a podcast of generative AI. So just you can do the brisk here. So you can creating the generative AI podcast for you. So a number of applications we can able to create using this brisk teaching app from the presentation training. So now you can see it will be creating a very good university. So it can creating the podcast for you. So just you can play this. So it will creating the AI podcast for you. Just play this.
வணக்கம் அனைவருக்கும். நான் அமுதா. இன்றைய பாட்காஸ்டில் தலைமுறை AI பற்றி கிறிஸ்டுடன் கலந்துரையாடப் போகிறேன்.
மிக சரி. தலைமுறை AI என்பது மிகவும் சுவாரஸ்யமான தொழில்நுட்பம்.
கிறிஷ், தலைமுறை AI என்றால் என்ன? இது எப்படி வேலை செய்கிறது?
So it will create a very good response to Tamil language. Suppose you need a language of English, you can Hindi or anything, you can create a language
இது
selection.
உண்மையிலேயே மனிதனை போல்.
So it will creating a language for you people. So it is a very good generative AI podcast where you can able to creating with this brisk teaching app. So not only brisk teaching app will creating the podcasting. So you are creating the text generator. You have to generate the new text application. You can use this prompt. So just creating the practicing text. Okay, so you can go for free plans that they don't need for paid plans. Okay, so just go to free plans of this. Okay, you need plan or something else. Okay, practice test. Okay, so that's somewhat paid. So just you can use you can utilize some free based applications, some free plans you can able to create. So unit plan you can able to create which unit. So just type computer methods. Okay, and 15 how many days you need a plan? 20 days I need. So just give the brisk. So now you can understand like we have to generate the any type of ideas. Okay, so this will give a very good impact for you, and it will creating the generating the answers also. So it will create a unit plan for computer networks. You can see, so any subject also, for you also, you can able to create in this lesson plan. It will give a very good bundle of all those things as a professor or anything. So we are creating the podcast, we are creating the any type of application, you have to creating using this teaching app. So go to tools and you can able to use. And another thing I want to teach is teach easy AI. So this teach easy AI is another best AI tool for the students and community, which they can able to use to generate the lesson plan and to generate the individual education unit plan, 5E model, original multiple choice question you can able to create, text development question you can able to create, quiz generator you can able to create. Okay, any type of applications like text generator, academic content generator, mind map. So I was utilized all my content. So which year the students are studying, so third year, second year, topic you must give mind map or Google. Okay, now you can able to generate. So I was use all my credit. So like as a new user, you will get a free credits, and you can able to use this. A lot of features are there, and you can able to use this free credit. Okay. So these are the credits. So I just go to output history, and so any type of filtering things you can able to do that. So I was extracted all my account. So this is another AI that you can able to use teach easy AI. And next time I just go for EdCafe AI. This EdCafe AI, which also giving a teacher materials or any resource from you, people can be able to use slides creation or chatbot creation or AI flashcard creation, teaching material, AI quiz. So all those things we are getting in a single bundle. You can able to get this for. It is also a very good content, like very good content that you can able to create AI slides, customized AI. So just go start a new. So here also I was utilized all my content. So as a new user, so you can create in the new thing from this. Okay, and when you go for this next AI, which is called the Prezi AI. So this Prezi AI, you can create an interactive video presentation or anything. New applications you can able to create in this Prezi. So this AI presentation that enhance you for the audience in a couple of minutes, you can able to create this Prezi. So the audience may be a business or university or school or others. You just give this topic to here. So generative AI I just give. So create a presentation for this AI. So skip step and we can able to generate. So you can log in your account and through this Gmail account. So using login, prezi.com we create in the very good presentation for you people. You can see how you are getting a very good nice output by using this Prezi app. So it will take some time, so we can go to the next topic. So after this will come. So next, presentation tools. There are a lot of presentation tools are there. You just go to Gamma app, or you just go to Slides Go. This is another generative AI I want to teach you. So this is a free Google Slides and theme for PowerPoint slides. We can able to create, and this one you can able to generate your presentation or lesson plan or icebreaker or AI quiz. So just create a presentation maker here. Okay, what type of presentation you need? A very shorter or informative based slides. So any slides we need, you just put need a agentic AI. So I just give this option and this presentation. So which type of theme do you need? So continue this theme, and it can generating the outline of the presentation. When outline is over, it will be generating the presentation. Now see, Prezi will generating the presentation. This is also getting responses to me. Okay. So it can creating the images, structuring the layouts, and it will give a very good results for us. Okay, so this is the topic which was created, agentic AI introduction. Okay, so it can generate the presentation. So hopefully it will be creating the presentation of autonomous AI system, agentic AI system, definition, characteristics, capabilities, application use cases. Okay, ethical consideration, conclusion. So it will be created. So Prezi will take more impact of generative AI, and it will also creating the seven parts of the slides, and it will give the answers also, very effective answers also. It can understand and it can give. Okay, this is the presentation given by the Prezi, very good presentation. Okay, introduction to the generative AI, and what is the generative AI? Okay, so next slide. Okay, so what is generative AI? And very good impact. Key technologies of the generative AI. What is the neural networks, and what is the deep learning? Okay, natural language processing, and what is the applications of the generative AI, and challenges of this generative AI. Okay, future of this generative AI. Okay, so this much of output you can able to get using this Prezi app. Okay, so you can select the this much of brain based model. Okay, many type of model you can able to get this. Templates we can able to get this. And this is the presentation created by the Slides Go, and you can download the presentation. Okay, and Gamma app also the another presentation tool where you can able to creating the very good impact of the presentation of your data. Okay, so this the download is complete, and you can go to a download option and you can get the template. So with this, thank you for spending your time and watching my videos. And any question and answers, any question do you have, you Scholars did will arrange the session for us, and we'll meet you again. Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.